Hey guys, welcome back to Bows Fan TV, and today we're going to be doing the match review for our game against Dudelange. A 3-0 win, goals from Rob Cornwall and a brace from Georgie Kelly. Very good performance, very good win. We're going to go into the game now. We're going to dissect to see, you know, review the performance, and all that. So starting off, I thought we started the game first kind of 10, 15 minutes. I thought we were playing quite well. We were getting at them, we were pressing them high, we were playing with a lot of energy, a lot of intensity. We knocked the ball around very well. The big pitch at the Aviva played in our advantage to the way we want to play. We want to play fast, attacking, and I think that the pitch at the Aviva really suits us for the way we want to play. Um, Ali Q had a kind of had the first kind of big opportunity. Maybe it wasn't a big opportunity, but he had a free kick that just went over the bar. It was close enough. No, we then we were creating a few other chances. But we weren't really kind of testing our keeper. Um, then toward I think it was in the 30 something minute, we won a free kick and Breslin swung it in and Cornwall headed it in. Great header, great cross in from Breslin, to put us 1-0 up, 2-0 up on aggregate. And I think we probably deserved it. As we said, we started well first 15, 20 minutes. We were playing really well. Then I think Dudelange sort of grew into the game. They had a lot more of the ball. Um, you know, they were putting us under a bit of pressure, without really, troubling Talbot. But with the side of Dudelange's quality, they can, score against you about nothing, but we held our own. We remained solid, even when they were getting on the ball and they were passing it around well, trying to create opportunities. Our second goal was a bit of a weird one because I think it was another free kick. I think Ali Kiv swung it in. For a second, it looked like it was kind of gonna go too far and go out for a goal kick, but Kieran Kelly managed to head it across the box and Georgie Kelly headed it into the roof of the net to make it 2-0 and put us 3-0 up on aggregate. And I suppose that was probably game over. I know it was a long way back for Dudelange. I think we scored in the 60 something minute, near enough to the 70th minute. So it was going to be a long way back for Dudelange then. But we remained solid, even when they were kind of putting us under a bit of pressure still. They were still going at it, even though it looked like wasn't going to be there night. Then we got our third goal on the counter attack. It was a shot blocked by I'm not sure who blocked it now. It might have been someone like Cornwall or Cayley or Bucko. I think I think Buckley may have gone off at that stage. I'm not quite sure to be honest. But then Liam Brewer intercepted it. He ran, made a very good run, and Kelly was in acres of space, passed it into him, and comfortable finish from Kelly to make it 3-0, 4-0 on aggregate, and yeah, that wrapped up the game. Um, I think going into some individual performances, I thought Keith Buckley was exceptional in the middle of the park. He was pressing high. He was putting their midfielders under pressure when they were on the ball, putting a real captain's performance. Ali Q, I thought played very well. He was getting on the ball. He was making stuff happen. He was tracking back. He was defending well too. Um, he there was a moment in the game where he went past two players, done some good skill. Um, I think he played very well. Ross Tierney played well too. Georgie Kelly getting two goals as well was brilliant. Rob Cornwall was very solid at the back as per usual. Um, I think there was a lot of talk heading into the game about, are we going to make some changes in defence because we have done in the past with Feely or Lyons at right back, or if you put Feely as centre back. But you know I think um Kieran Kelly and Rob Cornwall were very good at the back last night. Um I think a lot of people kind of question Rory Feely uh in some games this season. You can be a little bit maybe nervous in some games. You can be quite uh risky on the ball. Maybe you can give it away at times. So he didn't start last night. I think he was on the bench. I think Cornwall and Kelly at the minute are probably it's probably our best centre back partnership. I know Finnerty came on towards the end, uh, but I think Cornwall and Kelly at the back are probably two best defenders, and I thought they were both very good at the back. This is a brilliant win. We're into the third round now of the qualifiers. We play PAOK on Tuesday in the Aviva again. That's going to be a very, very difficult game. Obviously, PAOK, they're a good side. They're one of the best teams in Greece. They got some good players like Shinji Kagawa, who used to play for Man United, used to play for Borussia Dortmund. They got I'm not sure I pronounce his name now. I think he's a winger now. He's a young player called, I think his name's Tzolis or something like that. I could have completely butchered that now, but I think that's how you pronounce his name. But I think he's meant to be a very good player, good young player with a lot of potential. You've got people like Oliveira up front, who's a good goal scorer, and you've got some solid defenders as well. A lot of experience within their side. You've got players like Zikovic. I think he was playing for Benfica or Zivkovic or something like that. He used to play for Benfica, as I mentioned. So yeah, they've got some very good players with a lot of good pedigree. So it's going to be a very difficult task if you know, um, to get anything out of it. One advantage that we might have is probably we're probably a little bit fitter than them. I think obviously they're in the middle of pre-season while we're more than halfway through our season. Um, so that could work in our advantage. We'll just have to. I'm sure the lads will try their best in trying to get the best result possible. Obviously, the first leg's going to be in the Aviva on Tuesday. The tickets sold out in seconds, really, within minutes. I think it was like 10, 15 minutes. The general sale tickets sold out. I think tickets went on sale to the members and season ticket holders at 10 o'clock today. They sold out very quickly, and the general sale tickets sold out very quickly as well. So it's great to see. Hopefully, it's another great night. 8,000. Um, but yeah, as I mentioned, very good result against Dudelange last night. 3-0 win. We couldn't ask for better. Especially against a side like Dudelange, who are a good team. They have some good players. They play good. They play decent football. They pass the ball around well. They've got some good technical players. I think I noticed that maybe they were starting to get a little bit frustrated. They were kind of pulling our players back, and they were fouling some of our players, and they were making lots of substitutions. I think trying to make things right, trying to break, get that goal, try and break us down, but it just didn't seem to be working. I think they were getting a bit frustrated, especially with the first leg. Obviously, we won that 1-1 nil, but it wasn't like we played them off the park, right? And it wasn't like we played them off the park yesterday either. Dudelange had the ball. They were trying to create, but they just couldn't seem to get past us. And it was the exact same last night. They had a lot of the ball, but they just didn't seem to break us down. They were kind of the opposite of Stjarnan. Stjarnan were maybe a bit more better defensively, but they didn't really have an awful lot going forward. I think Dudelange were the opposite. They had a good attack, but they couldn't really get anywhere near us either way. But I think they do have a decent attack, but the defense isn't brilliant. I don't think. I think they could have done better for the second goal. Could have done better for all the goals, really. The marking wasn't great for Cornwall's header. Either was it for Georgie Kelly's one, where Kieran Kelly headed it across the box. And he left Kelly in loads of space for the third goal as well. So I think that's something they could have done better in. But yeah, that's where I'll leave it. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you thought about the match. How did you enjoy it? Did you react to Vivi yesterday? Did you enjoy it? And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.